De Zerbi, Roberto de Zerbi. It's very different from the Brighton we saw in August and the Graham Potter to where we are now, because you just had a chat with him yesterday, or 2 days ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, Friday I went to training, watched training, met with the manager beforehand, had a good conversation, had lunch with him afterwards. What a fantastic guy, so enthusiastic. And for me, it was great to be able to see, I mean, I've been watching, been to many games at Brighton and seen them firsthand, and then to go in, watch training, you see how the build-up play, how they get into areas, how they get out of areas.
How? Tell me.
Well, it's hard to communicate that. It's more of a visual thing, but certainly you'll see the centre halves taking their time, putting their foot on the ball, sucking players in, and then you'll see the sort of midfield 2 or midfield 3 coming into areas, into pockets, getting the ball, 1 or 2 passes, and then out the other side. So I mean, it'd be really interesting today to see how Man United can deal with that. You know, the centre forwards will have to go and have to press the centre halves when they're taking their time. You know what it's like.
Yeah.
You know, foot on the ball, and you're just right. Come and get it. Suck them out. 1, 2, 3 passes and out the other side, and then they break, and then they're really deadly in the counter as well.
I think when you watch them as well, they have got that. They do that well when they play out. They don't panic at the back, but they can play over the press as well, which they do really well. They're really accurate with that. They mix it up, which is obviously makes it really difficult when you're playing against them.
Yeah, because there's a lot of talk about them playing out from the back. Pep Guardiola came out to say they're the best at doing it.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, there was an interview with Pascal Gross. I'm going to read out a couple of quotes. He says, "We played out from the back under Graham Potter, but not as much now. When we beat United, we played a lot of second balls. Now it depends where we have more numbers than opponents. We're looking for the overload, and this is the difference. We're not looking to play nice under Graham.
That's what I mean by saying that they mix it up. They can when you've got both strings to the bow, where you can do a little bit of both and mix it up. It's a hell of an armoury to have, and they're really good at it. And when you get praise like that from someone like Pep Guardiola, the way they play, it speaks for itself.
Yeah, like I say, I think he just means the risk element, and that part of losing the ball in your own box. You know, everybody wants to play. Yeah. Everyone looks great playing out from your goalkeeper or 3 bodies in that 18-yard box, but it's dangerous. And when you lose the ball, you know, there's one pass and it's a goal, or it's straight onto the goal. So I think they're taking that element away, and they're playing out from a higher start point.
Okay, what else about De Zerbi impressed you? Is he a charismatic individual?
He is has got so much energy. He knows exactly what he wants. His levels are at the highest I think I've ever seen anybody really want, and that isn't just me saying it that day, the day that I saw. I mean, I'm good friends with Andrew Croft, part of the coaching team there, and he's every single day he expects 100% focus, energy, everything, and that's exactly what he's been getting on the training field, and that's what I saw. And he's been getting that on the pitch on a Saturday as well.
I think the top coaches now, the ones who have got real good reputations, they're immaculate in their preparation for games. Their attention to detail is absolutely spot on. And you can tell, you get the rewards, the hard work, the effort that he puts in on the training ground. And you can see by the way Brighton are playing this season, they're getting the rewards from it.